without a cost. Not all inmates have the financial means to obtain hygiene products, and inmates deal with discomfort and health risks. We chose to do the bill, House Bill 0129 and Senate Bill 0075, which is about providing free feminine hygiene products to female inmates. The sponsors are Senator Katrina Robinson and Representative Harold M. Love Jr. And it states that state inmates, as introduced, requires custodians of women prisoners to provide feminine hygiene products, moisturizing soap that is not lye-based, toothbrushes and toothpaste, and any other health care product a custodian deems appropriate to women prisoners at no charge in an appropriate quantity, which is amends TCA Title 41. The strengths of this proposed bill is that it does improve the lives of inmates, and it also prevents the risks for health complications such as sepsis, toxic shock syndrome, and increased risk of cervical cancer. Sometimes female inmates tend to use notebook paper or dirty socks or used tampons or pads, which can also be a risk for health complications. It also prevents bartering and illegal activities, as some females feel pressured to trade sex for hygiene products. It decreases government spending on medical care, and it's also been stated that any financial impact resulting from this is estimated not to be significant. The limitations of this bill is that as future social workers, we want to include all members of society, and so in this case, it only just focuses on women. We would also like to focus on men and male inmates in their hygiene products as well. Also, the cost of the products will be paid for with taxpayer money. Ways to improve the policy is to include the male inmates in the legislation, specify what type of hygiene products will be provided, and explore other alternatives such as menstrual cups, tampons, pads, etc., and also supplying products by individual need, as some people need more or less depending on their flow or needs to take care of themselves. Reasons to support for the micro level is the person themselves, as in this case Christine. She was strip searched as blood ran down her legs. The correction officer was very rude and said she was disgusting, and that Christine felt very embarrassed. And not having the necessary hygiene products is dehumanizing and destroys self-esteem and self-worth. The meso level, we think about the family members as their feelings towards their loved ones not getting their needs met. And the macro level, which is providing these products would improve the climate of the entire prison system. For the social work core values, we have service, social justice, dignity and worth of the person, importance of human relationships, integrity, and competence. I'd like to really emphasize the dignity and worth of the person, as we have to realize that this is not a luxury, that this is the human rights violation that we need to focus on, as these are human needs. So we need to think about these as people and not dehumanize them. So in conclusion, we agree for this bill to be passed and also include males so we can improve all the lives of the inmates. Thank you.